Well, hello, future self. I have decided moving forward with these videos, I'm really just going to speak to myself. One, because I feel like it kind of takes down my anxiety about posting these, because I want to be open and share things with the world, but it's also really hard. And I think all of the time about things that I've posted and I want to take them down so bad. And right now, I mean, I don't even have 5 views on any of my videos, but um I mean, I know that the potentiality is there for people to see them, or I've really started getting more active on YouTube, and I know that the more that I put myself out there, the more that people, especially the ones that are in my community, my realm of people, are possibly going to see them. But it's really not about that. This is about me and kind of going through my growth process, um, and taking that brave step of just like being open and putting it out there. So from now on, I'm just gonna be like, "What's up, Jazzy?" and talk to myself, and but still, I hope that other people see them and they get something positive out of them. So it is week 26, and I mean, it's been a little bit of a weird week. Still in quarantine. I have been out a few times. Last week, I went and visited a friend for just a couple of minutes because I needed some of that, like, just contact, human contact. And then another really good friend of mine we went camping, which I feel like is kind of sticking to the like social distancing thing. I am, obviously seeing a couple of randos, but I also have to go grocery shopping every week, and I figure it can't be any worse than that, especially for like taking precautions and everything. So yeah, and like I said, I went camping, and I got a weird bump there. It really calmed me down and kind of like refocused my mind, and just it grounded me. I spent most of the time with my shoes off, and um, I had some really great conversation, but I also just spent a lot of time just like breathing and listening and absorbing, just being out, away from the like suburban life that I'm really immersed in right now. And so I feel really good in that aspect. When I came back, I feel like I kind of found a little bit more of a rhythm and was able to do that, more clear-minded. So I need to remind myself that when I start to feel really frazzled, it's a really good idea for me to just go out, and get as far away from society as possible and just sit, because that's where I really find peace. So those are good things. Um, I have really been challenged in the aspect of love, this week, though, and relationships. I want to be as vague as possible to respect the people that are also going through this, time. But this is also, my journey and my experience, and I really want to be able to talk as freely as possible about those things. So someone very close to me has been kind of on this balance beam between like getting divorced and not, and the relationship obviously is just in a really difficult period because divorce usually doesn't come out of good things. So I'm really thankful that this person came and talked to me, and both the husband and the wife did, and it almost makes it harder, because I'm definitely closer to one than the other. And but I also think it's really important to remember that both sides are very valid, and listening and talking to both of those people and just kind of being able to hold space, non-judgmentally, So it's been a practice in that, but it's also been very wearing on my own heart because I, finally come to a place in my life where I am, wanting to detach from those like topical, easy relationships and really focus on the really more intimate, deep connections. And so when I see people that had those connections and they kind of go away, or they go through troubling times, it really makes me question, you know, just where my views are, and if I was to be in this situation, how would I handle it differently, or how I can understand that they're handling it the way that they are. And so I've really been I've found going through this that I'm spending a lot more time just I guess like doing yoga, just because it it helps me kind of one purge it from my mind for a while so I'm not like obsessing about it, and also giving my brain some time to think about it in a different with myself in a different frequency, if that makes sense. So just that's something that I've really been thinking and dealing with this week. And then lastly, I mean, I've been still looking for work. I'm still unemployed. It's only been a week. So, and with everything that's going on, it's, a lot of people are looking for work right now. I have been putting out so many resumes, and I mean, temp agencies, there's several that I've sent multiple like applications to, and I think they're kind of getting annoyed, but I just got to do what I got to do so that I don't, I feel like if I don't go through this process of putting things out there, even if I know that nothing's going to come back, it's just kind of like putting that energy out there, letting the universe know that I'm like open to whatever can open up, so there's that. And so that's really, I think, all I have for this week that I feel like is on my heart. So I am really proud of myself for doing this 2 weeks in a row, and I look forward to updating you on week 47. So yep, see you next week, I guess.